Hi, passionate Rangers FC fans. Welcome to Rangers Update, your dedicated source for all things Rangers. Before we dive in, we want to express our gratitude for your unwavering support. If you bleed blue, don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and let's strengthen our community. Now, let's get into the latest updates. A hearty welcome to our new followers. Your backing means the world to us. What? Let's get to the news. The rumour mill is absolutely buzzing across Glasgow as whispers spread like wildfire about Ryan Kent making his long-awaited return to the Rangers front line. And let me tell you, the excitement among fans is palpable. Everywhere you turn, in every corner of the city, from the pubs lining Sochi Hall Street to the chatter in training grounds, there's a sense of anticipation that hasn't been felt in months. People are talking about how Kent's pace, skill, and sheer unpredictability could completely reshape the attacking dynamics of the team. You can almost hear the speculation forming in every discussion. Who will benefit most from his return, how the manager might shuffle the lineup, and whether this could be the spark that propels Rangers back into the top echelons of Scottish football. The gossip isn't just limited to supporters. Pundits on TV and radio are dissecting every inch of Kent's possible impact, imagining him linking up with key forwards and creating moments of sheer brilliance that could leave defenders in tatters. The energy surrounding this rumor feels electric, almost as if the city itself is holding its breath, waiting for Kent to step onto the pitch and remind everyone why he's such a feared presence. Sources close to the club suggest that training sessions have been absolutely frenetic since Kent's reintegration, with teammates visibly upping their game, trying to match his intensity and flair. The whispers among insiders hint that there's a sense of competition bubbling beneath the surface as younger attackers observe and learn from Kent's movement and timing, absorbing his tactical intelligence and lethal finishing instincts. Every dribble, every feint, every run off the ball seems to be analyzed and dissected, creating a buzz that's more than just routine training chatter. It feels like a tactical arms race happening right under everyone's noses. There's talk that his return could force the manager to rethink the formation entirely, perhaps giving more freedom to wingers or altering midfield responsibilities to capitalize on Kent's explosive energy. Fans are speculating online, posting clips of his previous performances, debating how his return could influence big matches, and dreaming about long-awaited victories that might hinge entirely on his presence. The excitement is so thick that it almost seems tangible, like you could reach out and touch it, yet there's an underlying tension too, as everyone waits to see if Kent's return will immediately translate into goals or if it will take time for him to find his rhythm with the squad once more. Every corner of the footballing world is buzzing with what-ifs, and Kent's return is being framed as a potential turning point for Rangers' season. There's no shortage of opinions. Some say the squad has been crying out for someone with his directness and speed, while others suggest that his presence could bring a renewed sense of confidence to the entire dressing room. Rumors of tactical meetings behind closed doors are circulating, with the coaching staff reportedly discussing how to maximize his impact without destabilizing the balance that has carried the team thus far. Even casual supporters, those who might normally shy away from heated discussions, are suddenly drawn into heated debates over lineups and potential combinations, each proposing ideas and predictions about how Kent could tear defenses apart. You can feel a sense of anticipation in the air, a collective leaning forward in unison, almost holding their breath for the first glimpse of him in action. It's the kind of speculation that transcends simple football talk, entering the realm of obsession where fans pore over every snippet of training news, every hint dropped in interviews, and every past highlight reel in a frenzy of analysis. The mood is electric, almost like a city-wide heartbeat, syncing to the rhythm of Kent's expected return, and it's hard to overstate just how much energy this one player seems to bring into conversations and imaginations alike. The murmurings extend beyond the pitch and into the very fabric of Scottish football culture, where stories of Kent's previous exploits are retold and embellished, with each telling building a mythos around his ability to change games single-handedly. Every highlight from previous seasons is dissected and discussed, not just for nostalgia, but as a blueprint for what might come, a tantalizing promise of chaos and creativity in the final third. Betting shops are quietly buzzing too, with punters speculating on his potential goal contributions, assists, and moments of individual brilliance, all sparked by the mere hint of his return. There's talk of defensive units across the league already strategizing for his presence, imagining how to contain his explosive runs and unpredictable movement, while fans of rival clubs nervously scroll through social media, half in awe and half in dread at the prospect of facing him again. The stories gain momentum with each passing day, turning a simple squad reintegration into an event that feels almost monumental, like the return of a hero to a battlefield ready to tip the scales and reignite hope where it may have waned. Everywhere you look, it's impossible to ignore the energy, the speculation, the sheer contagious excitement that Kent's potential appearances are generating. Rumors have even started to speculate on the psychological impact within the squad, with insiders hinting that Kent's arrival could spark rivalries in a positive way, pushing players to elevate their performances in ways that might not have been seen before. There's chatter about the camaraderie and mentorship he could provide to younger attackers, guiding them through the pressure of high-stakes matches while simultaneously keeping the defensive units honest with his relentless runs and intelligent positioning. Social media, of course, is ablaze with these discussions, fans creating tactical mock-ups, debating hypothetical combinations, and imagining moments of brilliance that could define entire matches. The sense of anticipation is almost theatrical, a dramatic pause before the curtain rises on what could be a series of electrifying performances. Every conversation in pubs, every online forum thread, every casual comment at the training ground feels loaded with expectation, all hinging on the question of whether Kent will step onto the field and immediately deliver, or whether the build-up is just the beginning of a longer narrative, one that might unfold in surprising ways over the coming weeks. Even the media can't resist feeding into the frenzy, with columns and broadcasts all teetering on the edge of speculation and fact, carefully choosing words that hint at excitement without fully committing to predictions. The language used is deliberately charged, designed to stoke imaginations and amplify anticipation, reflecting the sense that Kent's return is not merely a footballing event, but a cultural moment for Rangers supporters everywhere. The rumour alone has created a ripple effect that permeates every aspect of the club and fan base, creating stories, debates, and dreams that might have otherwise remained dormant. It's a narrative that evolves with each passing hour, driven by the collective energy of those who long to see Kent back in action, and every small hint, every potential sighting, every speculative interview only adds fuel to the fire. The anticipation is at fever pitch, the city is alive with speculation, and the possibility that Ryan Kent's presence could ignite the attack and transform the season has created a sense of expectation that feels almost palpable. reverberating across training grounds, living rooms, and every street corner where football is more than a game. It's a way of life. Talk of Ryan Kent's return has sparked a wave of excitement that isn't confined to the stadiums or training grounds, but spills over into every facet of Scottish football discussion. People are dissecting his style, debating his strengths and weaknesses, and imagining how his explosive runs down the wing might destabilize opposition defenses. There's even a sense of anticipation about how his return could redefine the team's identity on the pitch, injecting an attacking verve and unpredictability that supporters have been craving. The rumors paint him as a player capable of moments of magic, someone who can create space out of nothing and deliver precise, deadly passes to teammates, or take matters into his own hands and score from seemingly impossible positions. It's the kind of chatter that keeps fans awake at night, scrolling through old match highlights, replaying his previous heroics, and theorizing endlessly about how he might combine with the current roster. The excitement has taken on a life of its own, as if Kent's return is more than just a footballing development. It's become a focal point for hope, speculation, and shared anticipation across an entire fan base, making every discussion a little more electric, every match day a little more charged. Behind the scenes, rumor has it that Kent's presence has had a profound effect on training intensity and the general mood of the squad, and players are reportedly pushing themselves harder, inspired by his commitment and energy, eager to prove themselves alongside him, or perhaps even compete for the spotlight. This internal drive, fueled by Kent's reputation and abilities, has created a ripple effect, subtly elevating the overall quality and tempo of practice sessions. Coaches and staff are said to be observing this with keen interest, recognizing that his influence goes beyond technical skills, shaping mental fortitude, confidence, and teamwork in ways that statistics alone could never capture. Every sprint, every drill, and every passing exercise seems infused with an added sense of purpose, a heightened awareness of what it means to perform at the level Kent demands. It's this combination of skill, psychology, and competitive edge that has supporters speculating that his return isn't just about scoring goals, it's about rekindling the very spirit and drive of the team. The buzz surrounding his potential impact extends far beyond the Rangers camp, capturing the imagination of neutral observers and rival supporters alike. There's speculation about how opposing teams will adjust, whether defensive strategies will be altered, and how managers might try to contain his influence. Social media is awash with tactical diagrams, imagined lineups, and heated debates as everyone tries to predict the chaotic brilliance that Kent is capable of unleashing. The narrative has grown into more than a simple player returning. It's now about momentum, timing, and the intangible qualities that can shift the balance of matches. Every rumor, every insider tip, every whispered observation contributes to a collective tapestry of expectation, weaving together the possibilities that could define upcoming fixtures and perhaps the trajectory of the season itself. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. Fans and insiders alike are convinced that Kent's return could inspire a chain reaction within the team, energizing key players and creating a heightened sense of urgency and cohesion. The idea is that his presence alone could provoke better decision-making, sharper runs, and more precise passing from teammates who suddenly see the potential to exploit space in ways that weren't possible before. Rumors suggest that internal dynamics are subtly shifting, with players adapting to accommodate his style, forming new attacking patterns and experimenting with combinations that might have been considered unconventional in his absence. It's a fascinating psychological dimension, one where the anticipation of brilliance is almost as impactful as the brilliance itself, and it's generating conversations that range from tactical analysis to near obsessive speculation on social media. The excitement is unmistakable, the chatter incessant, and the collective imagination of the fan base is firing on all cylinders, fueled by the idea that Kent's return could herald a period of unprecedented attacking flair. The narrative surrounding Ryan Kent is now so pervasive that it seems to influence every aspect of how Rangers are perceived, both on and off the pitch. The rumor itself has become a lens through which fans interpret training updates, press conferences, and matchday developments, coloring even minor events with the possibility of his imminent impact. Analysts speculate on minute tactical shifts. Journalists craft stories that blur the line between confirmed fact and plausible scenario, and supporters debate endlessly about potential combinations and moments of individual brilliance. The buzz has become a living entity, shaping expectations and attitudes across the fan base and creating a heightened sense of drama that permeates every discussion. Even casual observers can't help but be drawn into the narrative, swept up in a wave of anticipation and excitement that underscores just how much influence a single player, or even the rumor of his return, can exert on the collective consciousness of a club, a city, and an entire footballing community. Rumors about Kent's return have ignited imagination, stirred debates, and inspired dreams of attacking spectacles that could define the season. But the most compelling aspect is the collective energy it has generated. Across Glasgow, discussions in pubs, social media threads, and private conversations are dominated by speculation about his form, his potential combinations with current players, and the tactical adjustments that might be implemented to exploit his explosive talent. The excitement feels almost contagious, with each fan's enthusiasm feeding into the next, creating a sense of momentum and inevitability, as if the city itself is counting down to the moment he steps back onto the pitch. Whether this will result in immediate fireworks or a gradual reintroduction, the story has taken on a life of its own, a swirling mix of hope, expectation, and the intoxicating thrill of possibility, reminding everyone why Ryan Kent's presence is so eagerly anticipated and why rumors of his return continue to dominate every conversation among Rangers supporters and football enthusiasts alike. Greetings, fans. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned.